for long enough that he has to use Primal Rage to stay alive. Now you have a rally from Libero here on the point. It's a big kill from Striker there on Jonak. I don't believe you have a res here. Even so, if you're Animo, it's going to be risky. They do get it off, though.
Does he pay for it? He does. Animo goes down in order to get the resurrect, but Jonak just okay. Just have to kind of lay their hand bare and try and go for it. Self-destruct though finds EQO already in the fight. And Sato being down, there's no resurrect here. The Outlaws have done such a good job of coming back in this round, and now the Fusion can't even get a look in. Well, Matt, here we are, the final week of the entire inaugural season of the Overwatch League. I can't believe that we got here. And today, we had a lot of games that actually did have impact in terms of the overall playoff standings for a lot of teams. There were a lot of big plays, a lot of mix-ups with some teams and their compositions. Who was your player of the day?
For me, it's going to be Striker from the Boston Uprising. I think you've really seen him start to hit his stride playing the Widowmaker. It's a huge match for Boston today, Mitch. They beat NYXL. They give themselves a chance for that #3 spot going up against the Florida Mayhem. It would be huge. They play the #6 seed in the first round of the playoffs and potentially could avoid NYXL in the second round. Striker was the player of the day for me.
He was incredible. I mean, to come over to the NYXL in a big win like that, you're happy. If you're the Spitfire, my player of the day was actually Spree from the Houston Outlaws. Not just on the Zarya, which is what we've come to expect from this guy, but we saw some very solid Pharah play from him. We even saw the Brigitte coming up from Spree. Now, I guess a player, he's had a lot of time, I guess, on the bench to sort of work on a lot of these heroes and come in as an impact player when it really counts. And he's a huge part of the reason why Houston wins what many would consider an upset over the Fusion. An incredible series, one that kind of throws the rest of the week into chaos in terms of playoff standings, but that's where I put my vote. Ladies and gentlemen, another day to go back and watch. If you haven't seen today's games, I absolutely recommend it. And the rest of this week, Matt, it's going to have just as good games to come. We'll see you then.